What's up, world? It's your boy AP. This is AP's NBA Daily Picks for Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. Hump Day. Let's get over the hump. It's the last day of January. It's been a crazy month in the NBA. We've seen some high scoring power from some NBA All-Star players. And last night, I was 4 out of 5 for my point total picks and like 3 out of 5 for my game picks. So not too bad. I like to put together like 3-leg parlays, different combinations of the picks that I say. But we got a lot of basketball for tonight. I think it's going to be a good slate. I like this card for tonight, and we're going to catch the sports book slipping. So let's get to that bag. Let's get to the NBA action. And y'all know what time it is. It's bag season for tonight. We got the Chicago Bulls going to Queen City to face off against the Hornets. They're giving Charlotte plus 3 points, and the over and under is 217.5. For the injury report, I see no injured players for the Hornets. And for the Bulls, Patrick Williams is out. Chicago's coming off a back-to-back. They just lost to Toronto. They're traveling now to Charlotte. The Hornets are just not, their team just don't have it together. They're 5-17 at home. Total record on this season, 10-35. Chicago has been kind of on a decline lately. I think this is a good bounce back spot for them. I know they're going off a back-to-back, but I'll go with the money line on the Bulls right here. The Bulls on the money line. And for the point total, 217.5 to go over. Next up, we got the Detroit Pistons going to Cleveland to face off against the Cavaliers. They're giving Detroit plus 12.5 points, and the over and under is 228.5. Injury report for the Pistons: Kate Cunningham, a game time decision, and Isaiah Stewart is out. For Cleveland, Darius Garland is a game time decision. Man, in my eyes, the Cleveland Cavaliers are the hottest team in the NBA right now, in my opinion. They're 16-8 at home. I don't think Detroit can come in here and shock the world and beat Cleveland. So with that being said, I won't take the points with Detroit because, Detroit, they shocked OKC. So I'll just take the Cleveland Cavaliers on the money line, and for their point total, 228.5 to go under. So we got the Sacramento Kings going to Miami to face off against the Heat. This is a pick 'em. They're giving the Heat plus 1 points, and the over and under is 229. For the injury report, looks like Duncan Robinson is out for the Heat, and no major players I see out for the Kings. And I'm on ESPN.com looking at this. Man, goodness gracious, man. The Heat are on a 7-game losing streak. The Kings are playing well on a 4-game win streak. Sooner or later, the Heat got to get a win. What's going on over there, Coach Spo? You know what I'm saying? They got Terry Rozier over there to line up. I still like the Kings in this spot. The Kings are playing well, and the Heat trying to get together. I go with the Kings on the money line, and for that point total, 229, I take that to go under. Next up, we have New Orleans Pelicans going to Houston to face off against the Rockets. They're giving the Rockets plus 2.5 points, and the over and under is 230.5. For the injury report, like Herbert Jones is a game time decision for the Pelicans, and Tyree Eason is out. These last two teams played, and the Rockets have won both games. They've been close games. Last time they played, it was 106-104. The Pelicans lost in New Orleans, and they won in Houston 104-101. So I believe this will be a close game. The Rockets are playing well, man. They got Jalen Green finally getting some rebounds. I'll take his rebound prop, and I take the Rockets plus 2.5 right here, and for the 230.5 to go over. Next up, we have the Orlando Magic going to San Antonio to face off against the Spurs. They're giving the Spurs plus 5 points, and the over and under is 228. The injury report, we have Gary Harris out for the Magic, and for the Spurs, we got Keldon Johnson and Zach Collins, a game time decision. I just seen the Spurs play against the Wizards. They look very immature. They had some bad turnovers, and I even seen what Coach Popovich said he wasn't too pleased with the way they're playing right now. The Spurs are 5-18 at home. I know one thing about Orlando. They can keep a game close. And as far as record-wise, the Orlando Magic look like a better team. So I'll take the Orlando Magic on the money line right here. And for that point total, 228 to go under. We had the Dallas Mavericks going to Minnesota to face off against the Timberwolves. They're giving the Mavs plus 13.5 points, and the over and under is 224. Y'all get ready for this injury report. We got Derrick Jones Jr., Dante Exum, game time decision. Kyrie Irving, Derek Lively, and Luka Doncic out. And for the Timberwolves, got Mike Conley a game time decision and Jalen Clark out. I think with the big three from Dallas being out, Minnesota should win this game easy. Minnesota has one of the best defenses in the league, and they're also the #1 team in the West right now. To be honest, Luka Doncic is playing like a Michael Jordan type of player at this age, and he's a big part of that team. Without him, they suffer. So I take the Minnesota Timberwolves on the money line right here, and for the point total, 224 to go over. Next up, we have the Denver Nuggets going to Oklahoma to face off against the Thunder. They're giving the Nuggets plus 1.5 points, and the over and under is 229 for the injury report. Like for the Nuggets, Jokic is a game time decision, and for the Thunder, we got Jalen Williams, Isaiah Joe out, and Chet Holmgren, Dort, and Shea are all game time decisions. In this game right here, we just seen the Nuggets get a good win versus Milwaukee, versus Philadelphia. I think the Nuggets are out here showing y'all that, hey, we won a championship last year. And they get a chance to knock off OKC. And they're giving points to the Nuggets. I'll take the plus 1.5 points with the Nuggets. And for the point total, 229 to go under. Next up, we have the Phoenix Suns going to Brooklyn to face off against the Nets. They're giving the Nets plus 3.5 points, and the over and under is 232.5. For the injury report, like Grayson Allen's a game time decision, Bol a game time decision for the Nets. Got Dorian Finney-Smith out, and Ben Simmons a game time decision. He just came back and almost hit a triple-double. What I see with Brooklyn is Cam Thomas gives the other players perimeters problems. He puts them in foul trouble. He's a scorer. You got KD going back to Brooklyn to face off against his old team. I know that'll be in the air. But I'll take the points right here, the plus 3.5 points with the Nets. The Suns been on the road. I think that's going to be hard for them to get a win against the Nets. And for the point total, 232.5 to go under. Last game for tonight, we have Damian Lillard going back to Portland for the first time since the trade. We got the Bucks versus the Portland Trail Blazers. They're giving the Bucks plus 9.5 points, and the over and under is 236.5. For the injury report, no injured players for the Bucks, and Shaedon Sharpe is out for the Blazers. Just seen the Blazers get a win versus Philadelphia, but that was without Joel Embiid, of course. But they beat the 76ers by 16 points. I think Dame Lillard's going to have a big game this game. It's him coming back to Portland. He got a lot of love out there. I think it's going to be, an event to celebrate Dame Lillard tomorrow. This is Doc Rivers' second game coaching. He needs to get a win. So I take the Bucks on the money line and a point total of 236.5 to go under. And that was AP's NBA Daily Picks for Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. It's a lot of basketball for tonight. If y'all want my player props, DM me or even comment to me on the YouTube, and I'll sell my player prop picks for $10 via Cash App. I have a high percentage rate with that. Put a lot of research, a lot of studying in to what's going on, to the trends, and catch the sports book slipping. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for the love, man. Y'all go comment, like, and subscribe. Let's go to this community. I appreciate y'all. NBA basketball is my passion. Basketball is my passion. I've been playing ever since a kid. And I love doing this every day, just to be honest with y'all. But health, wealth, and love to all. And y'all know what time it is. It's bag season.